I bet that wasn't so bad, was it?
I decide when she goes home. Yeah, why? Were you expecting something else?
You've managed to keep this one alive.
Want sugar with that?
Well, it's not exactly my first rodeo.
Said, stay there!
I think your man adjusted. You're sharp as a tack, PC Tinker. Got it?
Like the cowardly little nobody you really are.
Sorry. I've got more innocent people to arrest. You want me to spoil the ending?
Put your hands in the air, step away from the feta. Your wife is trying to pay you a compliment and she will not remain silent. We're back to moan about another week, so there's nothing new there. Right, Philly?
Right. And a very happy start to the Pride Month to you.
Happy Pride Month indeed.
I don't know how yours has started. Mine started with my Mormon aunt in Australia posting on Facebook pictures of Putin behind a rainbow flag about how common sense had prevailed in Russia because gay people were shite. So thanks, Auntie. Really kind of you.
Oh, fuck you, honey.
Probably
Am I allowed
shouldn't
to
say
say
her
that?
name, shouldn't I? Yeah. But thank you, Auntie, name redacted.
Yeah. I'll beep it out.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, so that was a great start to the month for me. I don't know about how's
lovely.
your Pride Month started?
I mean, I'm proud, mate. I'm proud. Well, it hasn't been too bad of a start to Pride Month because we have had the two Connor Swains walking hand in hand down the cobbles. So
I know, what a lovely little moment that was. Wind machine still doing its job.
Exactly. However, you've been busy lifing last week, so we've actually got 2 weeks of crumbs to make a meal of today.
We've got half a biscuit.
Half a biscuit? It's what we do best. So let's head back all the way to Monday the 25th of May. Now, there was no Sparla, there was no Lisa, there was no Carla, but Betsy, don't worry guys, if anyone thought that Betsy was going to get a new job at Speed Dial, nobody thought that she was going to get it. No one thought she was leaving the factory, and she's not. She's not leaving the factory.
Our theory of we came up, I re-listened to that podcast that we did about, I guess it was the last one, about how it was going to lead to these storylines, and I was like, well, none of that happened.
Well, it could still happen.
It could still happen. Yeah, now I've said it can't happen, it probably will.
Yeah. Well, I thought, well, there's no way that she's going to leave the factory. And she didn't. She got the job, but then said, I don't want the job, because...
I don't want to work for Leanne anyway, she's a hard ass.
I wouldn't want to work with Leanne.
Hell no.
Be hard work. And Alia.
Oh, I know, right? Especially when, as we said last time, she has the run of the factory.
Yeah, she is, as she pointed out herself, a Nepo baby.
Exactly. We did get to see her new hair, though. She's got the new brunette hair has been debuted.
Yeah, mini Carla hair.
But I did find something interesting when Betsy gets the job and says, no, Dylan needs it more. And Leanne says...
Flippin' heck, I feel like I'm in a Richard Curtis film.
Then she assumes that they won't get that reference.
Never mind.
However, let me take you back to December 2024 when Carla was telling the factory folk that they are indeed seeing each other. And what did Betsy say?
Like a Richard Curtis movie, that. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So she does indeed know that reference, because I remember thinking at the time, that's a strange reference for her to know.
Yeah, and strange that they brought it back.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
somebody.
You'll tell me, was it the same writer?
It was not the same person.
Okay. Do you want to hear a Richard Curtis fact?
Oh, more than anything.
So, when Richard Curtis was younger, he dated a woman, and this woman left him for another man. And so upset was Richard Curtis that in future films and TV productions, he added a character by this man's name in order to poke fun at him.
Yeah.
And that man's name was, of course, Bernard.
Yeah.
If you remember in Four Weddings and a Funeral, as an example, Bernard is the man, Bernard St. John Delaney.
Yeah.
And in Blackadder, there is the woman who plays Nursey, and they say, that's not your real name. What is your real name? Bernard. There's all sorts of Bernards. Anyway, so there you go.
How delightfully petty. I love that.
I tell you what, if I were Richard Curtis, I would do that too with my auntie.
Fuck Auntie.
I'm going to say this so many times, so you have to keep bleeping it out.
Yep. Fuck Auntie.
Anyway, so the Richard Curtis reference happens again, and
Yeah.
it is amazing when they put those little things in, because I don't suppose they do it deliberately, and we're all like, oh, it's so deliberate. That's a reference she knows. We know she knows.
Yeah, I think that was just a coincidence. I think a lot of writers would like Richard Curtis. We also, on Monday, we also have a Lisa mention by Sarah. So Todd confesses to asking Gary to scare Theo off the night that he died. And Bethany says that he should go to the police. Well, Sarah says, no, you shouldn't go to the police. And she says,
I trust Lisa. You should too.
yes, Sarah, yes.
Someone speaking up for her.
Good. Fucking Todd. Oh, mate.
Oh,
I'm going to be teeing off on Todd. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he's been a right prick.
Mate, he has been an absolute tosser.
Yeah, agreed.
At the end of this episode, we do find out that Summer has been charged with murder and she has been denied bail because she is a threat to the public.
But she's telling the truth. She promises.
I know that I lied about all those things before, but now I'm telling the truth. I promise.
I just find it so risible. I know it's a very soap trope, isn't it, of sticking the innocent person in jail. Deirdre Barlow. I don't suppose they'll be talking about this in Parliament, but yeah.
No. Anyway, so that was Monday. So Tuesday, again, no Carla, no Lisa.
No point.
No point. There's not much at all. We do have... So George does run into Danielle at Preston's Pedals and raises suspicion, which develops into something later in the week. But this episode was mostly dedicated to the arrival of the latest asshole, Yawn.
Oh, are you talking about Alia's cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've seen interviews with him. He got interviewed on the telly this week. He seems like quite a sweet man. He's got a wonderful story about being a bus driver. Did you hear that?
Do you know what? I saw that last night. So Sharon Marshall had him on this morning, didn't she?
Yeah.
And they interviewed him and Jane Danson. And he did. He told a lovely story about how he was driving buses. And it was really sweet. It's a really sweet story.
Please don't ruin this for me. Please don't say, but then I looked into him and he was horrible.
No.
A few.
He seems really lovely, but I hate his character already.
Oh, do you? I quite like him. I like the sort of cad and the bounder that they have to have in these things. They have to go big, don't they, at the start with a new character, and then they gradually...
Yeah.
Like Kit. Kit was Kit the shit. No one would call him that now, I don't suppose.
I think that...
Sorry, what is this man's name? It's not Alia's cousin.
Idris.
Idris, thank you.
Idris. But it might as well be Alia's cousin.
Yeah.
He almost won me over when he was... when he was having a go at Daniel.
Yeah.
But he almost had me there. But in general, I'm not taking to him. So...
okay, fair enough. I'm a fan of that sort of a character in a soap, but yeah, there we go. And that interview, if anyone hasn't seen that, go and watch it because it's ever so sweet.
Moving on to Thursday, the 28th of May. No Carla, however, we have this. They're only in one scene for the episode, and it's a bizarre setup. But you got Lisa, Betsy, and Ryan are having lunch at the bistro, and I don't know why. Why was Lisa so rude to Ryan?
Honestly. I invite you out for lunch, a bit of mum and daughter time, and this is what I get.
Poor Ryan.
She was so... Poor Ryan was just there for family lunch. And right in front of his face is like, oh, didn't really want him here. It was supposed to just be you and me, Beth.
Yeah. I mean, you're meant to say those, like, indoor voice, Lisa. Indoor voices.
Oh, poor Ryan. But, and she says...
No offence, Ryan.
She invited me.
Well, I'm getting mine to go, so if Ryan wasn't here, then...
I don't believe this. You know, you can't even tolerate your own mum for a couple of hours on your own. Really?
I got to get back to the factory because...
Nobody think I'm a Nepo baby.
Well, you are a Nepo baby, Betsy.
She
You
absolutely is a Nepo baby.
And everybody knows it.
As with a lot of Nepo babies, it comes warranted with some talent. But as with Nepo babies, it elevates you beyond a position you ought to be in.
And allows you to just fuck off whenever you like and just not come back for the day. I'm actually not sure if this is DS Connor Swain or Nosy Neighbour Lisa. I think it's more Nosy Neighbour Lisa. But when Danielle comes in and kicks off at Todd, Sarah, George and Christina...
So-called love of your life's barely cold and you're in here knocking back the booze and having a laugh.
Whoa, hang on, it wasn't like that.
Congratulations, Todd. You've officially got away with murder.
She tells the others to shush so she can eavesdrop, which is really funny.
I agree. And do you know what? One of the best things about being single most of my adult life is going out for dinner on my own and this sounds so lame, but putting headphones on. So sometimes listening to a podcast or something or other whilst I'm eating, but other times not listening to anything if you're next to a couple having some sort of argument.
Yep. What was the most interesting fight that you ever overheard?
Oh, I don't know if I've told you this. The one where the woman says to they're from the Midlands, so they've got an accent a bit like Alison King's, because that's where I'm from originally. And I just remember the line she says to him at the end, which is, "Who do you think I am? Kim Jong-il or summit?"
What were they fighting about?
He hadn't done something. She felt she had to do everything. All that. The usual thing that all relationships, straight, gay, anywhere in between. But I think at that point, one of the Kim Jongs, was like it was the little man who eventually died. The one who was in Team America, featured in Team America, a film that would never get shown now.
America, fuck yeah.
But yeah, Lisa obviously has to tell them to shush because she isn't on her own.
Shh. We're gonna listen. Pretend we're not here.
Yeah.
Somebody might admit to murder while we're having appetizers. So it's like, Lisa, you gonna do something about this? And she's like, shut up, Sarah. Shut up. She was just about to confess.
She was just about to tell us that her son did the murder, if your theory is correct.
Right, can we all just calm down, please?
Hey, don't tell me what to do while that scumbag's still walking the street. You, do your job.
So Lisa eventually intervenes as Ryan runs out after Danielle.
You were here that night, weren't you, when it happened?
I was delivering Carla and Lisa's wedding cake, as you very well know.
You stuck around, though, didn't you? Because your car was parked on the street for ages.
Were we aware that she was like a baker or something? I don't think we were. This is very convenient.
She was a retrofitted baker.
Yeah, I think she was. Or just a delivery person, I don't know. But she was there to deliver the cake. And did anyone else for a moment think, oh, God, he slept with Danielle?
100%. That is exactly what I was... Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought, oh, Ryan.
I mean, it's such a Ryan thing to do,
oh,
isn't
Uncle RyeRye. You're a rapscallion.
I don't like the discourse that's come from this scene, because now people are like, oh, Ryan and Danielle. No, she's a homophobe. No.
Oh, yeah, she is a homophobe. No. And also, Rue forever.
Yeah, hashtag Rue. So he confronts her, saying that he knows that she stayed on the street well after the cake had been delivered. Follow the cake, find the culprit. I'd have that murder solved in no time.
That would be so good. I'd have had it solved and eaten the entire cake by now.
Yeah. But I went back because, we were
You went back and followed the cake.
I did. I went back to look at the cake, and do you know what? Cake hadn't been touched. End of the night, when they're on their own, the cake had not been touched.
Do you know what? Hilariously, we talked about the cake before the wedding, and I seem to remember I said, oh well, now they're not having the big wedding, they won't need a cake.
Well, they cancelled the cancellation of the cake, and they got the cake.
Yeah, from the homophobe. The homophobe delivered the cake to a gay wedding.
Yes, perhaps that's why it was not touched on the night.
What, because she might have poisoned it, like someone's clearly done an EastEnders?
No, just because it was a crap cake, mate.
Ah, okay, yeah. No rainbows on it. No rainbows, no point.
I think, because it wasn't a particularly, impressive cake. So what I think has happened is that they did cancel the original cake, and then they had to get a last-minute cake, and this was a last-minute cake.
Cake watch.
Cake watch, mate. Follow the cake, find the culprit. Yep, and that's the tagline for Street Justice. Cake watch.
Oh God.
And then when she arrests her, she'll say, "You're baked."
You've rehearsed this.
I didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is great. Where would you get this content from other than Swarlanation Street? You're here for the goods.
The baked goods. The baked goods.
Don't stop stealing my lines as I'm about to say them.
Sorry.
It's all right.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, clearly.
That's it for the Lisa stuff. But in a shock greater than Sam beating up thin air by the rubbish bins, we find out via flashback that yes, it was Tyrone who crushed Carl with a car.
To quote Phoebe from Friends, if I can get it out before you say it, this is brand new information!
Yep, absolutely. Sorry.
You're such a turd. To be fair, that is a pretty famous line. But yes, what a shock to learn that Tyrone was involved. I had no idea. It is such a shock.
Yeah, it was probably more of a shock that it was an accident.
I don't think Instagram, though, did that who knew again, which is a shame.
Who knew? Mate, everybody. So, that was Thursday. Well, we're moving fast when they're not in the apps, aren't we?
Yeah.
So then we get to Friday, and...
It's Friday, gonna get down on Friday.
We are gonna get down on Friday. Carla is back, baby.
Come on.
If I'd known she was Theo's ex-wife, then I would have said something earlier, you know. I mean, she dropped off the wedding cake hours before.
So Carla and PC RyeRye are on the case.
But not only that, Ryan, you said, I mean, what about her kicking off yesterday? You know, when she found out that Todd's got Theo's life insurance, I mean...
Exactly.
So Ryan and Carla are full of theories and questions.
Hey, maybe Christina was right. And what if Danielle thought the money was coming to her? I mean, it sounds like a pretty big motive to me.
Much to Lisa's annoyance.
Yes, I do know how to do my job. Thank you.
Really? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes no.
Cannot believe for 1 minute that Summer killed Theo.
No.
Well, I need to go to work now, so any more advice for me?
I imagine that it is quite exasperating in the same way that when you go to the doctor and say, I've Googled this, I think that must be the same for the police when everyone tries to solve their cases.
Well, when you've got these amateur detectives, these Miss Marples in your kitchen while you're trying to get ready to go to work, telling you how to do your job.
To be fair, Carla and actually Sarah are the two that have solved more on their own than Lisa, bless her.
Yeah, Carla is quite a good detective. Possibly a better detective.
Yeah, when she's not locked in a... Oh, no, I was going to say locked in a cupboard. I'm so sorry. I won't say it again.
Don't go there. So she leaves in a strop.
Any more instructions?
No.
No? Okay. Have a nice day.
And then Ryan and Carla, they are...
Do you really reckon that Danielle killed Theo?
You didn't see how she was with me. She's my #1 suspect.
I'm surprised that they didn't get their evidence board out in the kitchen.
And maybe put out some of those A4 prints of the wedding as well, just for fun.
Yeah. And here is the pig brooch in question.
And here's the cake. Danielle delivering the cake.
Untouched cake. Where is the culprit?
Follow the cake.
Find the culprit or follow the cake. Catch a criminal.
No, I like the F's. I like the what's the word? When it's
Alliteration.
Alliteration. Thank you, Mrs. Young, my A-level English teacher. Sorry, I've forgotten that.
So they're discussing it, and he's like, "Well, Danielle's definitely my #1 suspect."
I love that though, the way that they're in the kitchen, camping it up. I love all that.
Yeah,
because
it was great.
It kind of mirrors how we all are when we're watching it. You know, it's like, oh well, she's definitely #1. Da 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 da.
Absolutely.
It's defo not Gary, incidentally. There's something going on with Gary and Sarah. I think it's going to be an illness storyline. That's my bet.
You reckon?
Well, I don't think they'll have an affair.
I don't know. I don't think it's an affair either. It's something, but it's, I mean...
It can't be.
It's something. Obviously, yes, it's something.
I've already answered these questions.
Lisa and the mute detective, they are interviewing Danielle, who says...
It might surprise you to know that I actually find it very upsetting being on that street.
So she went to visit a friend. I believe it's a friend from church. So you know that they're telling the truth.
Yes, because all religious people are good people.
Fuck you, Artie.
Fuck you, Artie. Yeah, fuck your Facebook posts.
Go hang out with Putin.
It's the way, by the way, when she posts these things, which she does with alarming regularity because she lives in the middle of nowhere. I guess she doesn't.
Yep.
But she then writes common sense at last. It's like,
does she spell sense correctly? No.
No, she's a good speller. She's a good speller, is Auntie.
She'll give her that. Okay.
I don't
racist and homophobic.
No, well, racism, Mormons are fine with that now because they needed to get more people in the church.
Right. Okay. So she's just homophobic.
Yeah, and I guess eventually they'll let us in as well because there won't be many people left.
Fingers crossed I can wait this out and get in.
Fingers crossed. I'm really up for Mormonism. I want to be on level 9 of heaven. Do you know they have levels of heaven?
I won't really need to know that. I'm more interested in the levels of hell. That's probably more where I'm going.
Oh, do you know what I actually believe? We're going nowhere. That's the end.
God, how boring. How
I know.
boring.
Apart from a robin in my garden is basically my grandma, obviously.
Obviously, mate, obviously. So,
So we're on Friday's episode, and...
So I take it you don't think Summer killed him then?
The investigation's ongoing.
Because if it wasn't her, then I'd be talking to her gay dad.
You're gonna have to be more specific than that, Danielle.
Which one? I mean, they're all dead, aren't they? That's the problem.
Well, true. She's had 4. She's down to 1. So,
as we've said before, that's very clumsy of her.
Dangerous to dads.
Dangerous to dads. DTD.
Yeah.
I've never known someone get so excited by an acronym.
Dangerous to dads.
DTD.
We do get a strange cutaway of the interview recording screen during this.
Okay.
Which needs updating because it says Swain and not Connor Swain.
How very dare they?
How dare you, props department? How very dare you? Get your act together.
Do they not know yet that we literally, well, you,
I
know, literally focus on every detail?
Clearly not.
God, it must be so bloody annoying for them.
Maybe they do it just to make sure that we notice.
Or maybe they don't have time or money or care.
Maybe they just don't care.
Maybe they're not listening to this podcast.
How dare you?
We have millions of listeners.
I just assumed they'd have it blaring out of the speakers in the props department warehouse, yeah.
I doubt with some certainty that anyone related to Coronation Street listens to this.
How dare you?
So what'd she say?
We're going back to the bistro again for a three-way lunch. Which
great.
This time we've got Lisa, Carla, and Ryan. Today, Lisa isn't insulting Ryan. Ryan's been third-wheeling all week.
He has, bless him. I've written this down several times in my notes. Give Ryan a good storyline.
Yeah.
He needs it. He deserves it. He's a great, he's a good actor. He's a good character. Give him something.
Yep. Give him something. I still think that there's a chance that Ryan is given half of the hotel when Debbie sort of retires or dies or leaves.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I say that would be nice, but obviously I wish for the character of Debbie to never die or get dementia. But yes, I suppose that would be nice for him to have a base, because then they can build a solid family and storyline and stuff around him.
Yep.
Because otherwise he's just, as you say, third wheeling.
Yeah, third wheeling. They've got time to set it up so that when Lou gets out of prison, perfect.
Oh my God, she's been cracking me up. I've seen it before because it's her stuff that she did last year for Pride.
Yeah.
But Farrell Haggerty's Pride stuff makes me fucking crease. I put up the Pride at work stuff on my Instagram, and all my friends were
funny.
like, yeah, this is exactly what it's like.
So funny.
This is when you like, I'm coming out.
Yeah.
I look, and she's putting that watch on. Look, it's my strap on. I didn't mean that. She's ever so funny. God, Corrie is crying out for Farrell Haggerty. Why is she not in it? Honestly,
I don't know. Get her out of prison.
Get her out. Prison break.
Early release.
Street justice.
Early release for Lou. Okay.
Sarah's obviously gonna have some shit with Gary or whatever's going on there. Yeah.
But hang on. Get her with Kit. How dare you?
Oh, sorry, Rue forever.
Fucking hell, mate.
Just because they're the parents of that Brody lad, who I find very funny, by the way.
How dare you? You're already creating drama in my ship, and she's not even out of prison yet. How dare you?
Who do I think I am? Kim Jong-il or Summit?
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Auntie. There's a lot of bleeping to this.
Fuck you, Auntie. So, we were in the bistro, we're having lunch.
It was a police interview.
You're not going to tell us?
She said she was visiting a friend from church.
Oh, I don't believe that. Do you believe that?
Brian's pretty much like checking that Lisa's done her job, and she's like,
she gave us a name and address and times, all right? We're looking into it now. Are you happy?
Can we just have lunch, please?
Oh, it must be so aggravating.
No, I don't know whether when Carla says,
Man, she must be having a hard time. You know, what with the marriage breakup and that fella dying on her.
I thought that was interesting, because now she's got a dead husband and a dead boyfriend.
Oh, yes! The fella! The really bad homophobic one, not the mild homophobic one.
That died very off-screen, out of nowhere, had a shock heart attack. We didn't see it.
That's right. So I'd already forgotten about him.
It's probably not going to be brought back, but I just thought it pinged in my brain, that's all, as things tend to do.
A bit like Summer, to lose one husband is sort of a bit clumsy, but two is it's definitely smell the fart acting time.
Yep, you got to be asking some questions, but don't tell Lisa that because she's already on it, okay?
She's already
don't like
asking
it.
questions.
She doesn't like it when you question her ability to do her job.
Which is a shame because literally everyone does.
I know, and it's so annoying. Like, Lisa got quite a bit of flack this week.
She was very patient.
I thought so, but she was also very snappy.
Oh, well then I've sounded, that's wrong then. She wasn't very patient.
No, because there was times where she was a bit snappy, but I still think that she was patient because I would have fucking murdered somebody if they were going at me 24/7. What are you doing? Have you done this? Have you done this? What are you doing? This is who I think it is. Like, I think, yes, she was snappy, but she was also patient.
Yeah, okay, fair.
So we're both correct for that.
Fine.
Unless you're on Facebook and then she's a fucking bitch.
Why do we need another gay person on Coronation Street?
But that's just your auntie posting, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you, auntie.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't think my auntie posts about Coronation Street, but...
Good.
You,
it's
by the way,
best.
you are going to have to bleep her name out. Please.
Yeah, no, I will. I will.
Okay.
I will. It'll
Sorry,
be fun.
I've given you work to do.
That's okay. It's okay. Bleeps are funny.
Bleeps are funny.
You know what's even funnier than bleeps is when there's picture as well and you bleep it, but you also pixelate the mouth. That makes me howl.
Oh, yeah, I love a pixelated mouth. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
it's so good.
big fan.
That's so funny. Anyway, Lisa's like,
Look, can we just give it a rest now? Get enough of this at work.
and this is how we end the week.
Which, by the way, is what I wrote down every time Daniel was on the screen.
Enough. Can we give it a rest? Mate, he's
Guy
unbearable.
Boils my piss. Honestly, he is so fucking awful. Poor Ken. Poor Kenny.
Oh, no, not poor Ken.
Come on, you love a bit of Ken.
I hate Ken, and by the time we get to the next Friday, I'll tell you what, I've got some stuff to say about that bastard.
Well, it's actually Thursday, so
Oh yeah, it is too. Fuck. Next Thursday then.
Oh, you're going to cut that out so you sound cleverer.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do. And you cut in laughs so people think I'm laughing at you more than I am.
Mate, I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to cut that out and put a laugh of you laughing at me, so I wouldn't even bother.
Use this laugh.
Yeah. That's your panto villain laugh, isn't it? So, the only thing that I will say from that particular day was that I didn't like that Danielle called Ryan Lisa's lodger, which really fucking annoyed me because he isn't their lodger. He's her fucking nephew. Have some respect.
Yeah, have some respect, Danielle.
Has she not seen the Connor Swain house tour on YouTube?
Has she not watched all the wonderfully edited video montages of the family?
Like, honestly.
Because I have.
So that was last week. So now we get to this week. So it's June. It's Happy Pride Month. Let us celebrate with the Connor Swains walking hand in hand down the cobbles.
Yeah, I mean, that was lovely and knowing and yay, Happy Pride. Less Happy Pride for one of the gay dads being a total prick to Lisa.
Well, yeah. So they walk past Sarah and Todd, who are remembering their son Billy.
Oh, Sarah, are you right?
Billy, our son, he'd have been 22 today.
I thought the way Coronation Street dealt with that baby anniversary storyline, like a death storyline, was beautiful because they often in soaps they leave out that stuff because it's quite hard to because people are like, oh, don't talk about that, it's ages ago. But actually, I don't know why. I don't have children. I know people who've lost children, and it's an absolutely tormenting thing that never leaves you. You're already, you're always, even if you have two more children, you've always got 3 children. You haven't got 2 children.
Yeah.
And so for them to remember it, I did think was beautiful. But conversely, Todd is an absolute prick to Lisa. So boo and hiss.
Yeah. So Todd is off to visit Summer in the Slammer. Carla asks,
"How is Summer?"
And Todd says,
Well, she'd be a lot better if you arrested Danielle.
"Fuck off, Todd." Lisa says,
She's got dash cam footage and her alibi checked out. She wasn't even at the scene when Thea was killed.
She seems to be in the clear.
I wonder what really is going on there with Danielle. Oh, I can't wait. I'm actually quite interested to find out. I assume, since your theory, or I don't know if it's a common theory because I don't go on the Twitter burn book, as you know, but yeah, that theory about Miles. Since you told me that, I'm like, oh, I love that idea. That's a good that she's hiding him.
I think she's helping to cover up for him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good theory. I like it.
Sarah asks, where does that leave Summer? And Lisa says,
You know I can't comment on that.
And then Tosspot Todd takes another crack at her.
Weatherfield police at their finest.
Oh, do fuck off, Todd.
Yeah, I mean, there is a point where I thought she should just arrest him for harassment.
She does love arresting people, so...
She does. And he deserves it, little prick. He's a total shit in this episode to her.
Why is it here? Like, I get the situation that he's in, but he's just... No, we've reached levels of prickery that... No.
Yeah, but I do like how Carla's like, don't mess with my woman.
I know. So he takes another crack, and that is met with a very stern, arm-crossing, head-tilting
Todd.
Which sends him packing pretty fucking quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, fuck right off, mate.
All she had to do was cross her arms, tilt that head, and say, Todd. And that was it.
Yeah, off his scurries.
Off he popped, which was great. We all loved that. Carla got her woman's back, and it's great. I enjoyed it.
I think if I was wandering around the city I live in, and with my girlfriend, and someone came and gave me shit about my job, which would be weird, but you never know.
Why did you make that sales decision?
Yeah. Why did you sell that thing to that person, you dick?
Yeah.
I'd like my girlfriend to go, fuck off.
She'll sell to whoever she wants. Unless you're a drug dealer, then that's not okay.
No, that is not okay. Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay. I think that Lisa doesn't need anyone to stick up for her, but it's nice that she has someone to stick up for her.
Yeah, it is nice. I agree with you. Also, they're sitting on a bench, right?
Yeah.
I did not realise, I mean, I know it's 100 years late, but I did not realise they had a bench celebrating Maxine Peacock.
Yeah.
It's so random. Like, of all the characters, Maxine Peacock.
Because she was murdered, wasn't she? Yeah.
So was thousands of people.
Look, I don't think the bar is very high for benches that they give out to dead women, so, on that show.
Wow, okay.
I'm referring to the devil who had her bench.
I forgot that she had a bench.
Yeah. So, not a high bar to get your own bench.
I hope they burnt that bench.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, that's that scene. And then later, they're at home. Carla answers the door at number 6 later that day. And
Todd told him it was a bad time.
But, of course, he pushes it. Now he's going to her home. He's now going to her home to harass her.
I know it's a distressing time for you, and yes, we're neighbours, but you can't just rock up at my door.
It was totally legitimate of her to if she had arrested him.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Really? He's been an absolute turd. And he wants to have another go, and Lisa tells him that, look, again,
I told you before about Danielle. There is video evidence of her leaving the street. She's in the clear.
And he is a pissy little twat.
That doesn't mean that Summer is guilty.
And it doesn't mean that she's not. Look, I'm sorry, Todd. I'm on a night shift and I need to go. Excuse me.
She's on night shift, so she's leaving. And Todd goes, well...
Fine, I'll come with you and see if I can get my phone back.
Fuck off, Todd.
So, well, yeah, it's like, I wasn't offering you a lift. You can follow me in your own or on
Quite
foot.
right.
But at this point, so she goes, well, hang on.
Your phone?
Lisa says, there's no phone in evidence.
Dun, dun, dun.
And he asks...
Where is it then?
How should I know?
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, I mean, you're only the detective.
Now, Todd, again, has another crack, even though he never told the police that he didn't have his phone. He said, I went back for my phone, but at no point did he say, oh, I lost my phone, don't know where it is. Did you manage to pick it up? Was it next to the body by any chance? So he's having a right royal crack at her when he never actually said, hey, I don't have my phone.
Yeah.
I went back for it and it wasn't there. I never got it. Perhaps, maybe, Todd, you should have mentioned that. Okay? Maybe little detail, maybe for next time it would have helped. That's all.
Well, doesn't help with his blame culture, does it? Of just
Oh,
blaming everyone
fuck
but himself.
off, Todd. Because then...
You really do stink at your job.
And then Carla steps in and says...
Okay, that's your cue to leave.
I mean, the time for him to leave was before he entered the house. Like,
I
get
know,
this guy
right?
away.
Like, just fuck off.
I think it's a shame to have made him so unlikable so
Yeah.
soon after such a tormenting storyline for him. I just think,
Yep.
just no.
It's not good.
No.
It's not good. Because it's like there's a level that we will tolerate, but he has been horrendous to everybody around him, everyone.
Yeah, but mainly her.
Mainly her and George.
Oh yeah, and George. Poor old
George has copped a fair... I mean, how dare he?
Yeah, St. George.
Anyway, so he leaves and then she closes the door and then Carla goes, well...
Think it's anything? Could be.
You reckon, Lisa? It could be, yeah. I think it might be. I think it fucking might be.
Again, that's like the title of the last 6 weeks or so of Coronation Street. Could it be significant?
It might be, but it probably won't be.
Probably not.
Yeah, and Lisa asks...
No phone was retrieved that night. So where did it go?
Where did it go?
Dun, dun, dun.
As we see a gloved hand remove the SIM card from the phone in a, I'm assuming, flashback scene.
Yes. On Instagram, I think people thought it was Gary.
People think it's Gary. I don't know who it was. It may be Danielle.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what she was doing while she was still on the street. I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, that's how we end Monday's episode.
It is tremendously hard to care, isn't it?
It is, but I this week, I have to say the writing, I mean, the writing was good last week, but the writing this week has been really, really,
Oh
really,
my
really,
God.
really good.
I've written down so many lines, especially yesterday. Yesterday, I was on a train coming home from London. I watched it on my iPad, and I was just howling with laughter.
Jonathan Harvey wrote yesterday's.
My
Very
God.
funny man. But I just want to say, Ella Greenhill wrote Monday's episode, and I loved it.
Your favourite?
Yeah, my favourite, yep. And it was great. It was great. It was warm. It was funny. Lisa had the sass, a good level of sass. I liked it.
Yeah, it was quite sassy. Yeah. I just want to get away from this whole Todd buzzing around her. It's like this sort of wasp. Just leave their storyline alone. Like put other people in that complement the sort of Swala storyline.
Just arrest him to get him out of your way.
Just go away. Yeah, it's like a little fly sort of buzzing around your kitchen, constantly headbutting the window but never quite leaving.
Yep. A fly. Very Jeff Goldblum.
He is. Oh, I bet you watched that film when you were about 8.
Yeah, I did actually, yeah.
Yeah. Great film, but terrifying.
Back on
Anyway.
track though. Come on. Back on track. Come on.
Sorry. Tuesday, the 2nd of June.
Day 2 of Pride.
This episode starts with Lisa in the factory.
Got my DI snapping at my heels. Why am I dilly-dallying? We've got a prime suspect banged up in custody, just wrap the whole thing up.
She's in the factory. She's having a whinge to Carla about her new DI Thompson, who's giving her a hard time.
Yeah, well, she's new, isn't she? Probably just wants to make a mark.
Yeah, with a big fat pokey finger right there.
Is the new DI the same one that we saw a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
That we were. Oh, because we liked her in a sort of we are terrified of her way.
Yes, we like her.
Oh, good. Yes, okay.
We like her, and Lisa does not like her in an inappropriate amount.
She's right to be wary, given the last one.
No, because the internet was saying that when the spoiler clip came out, the internet lost it and said, "Oh, Lisa's going to have an affair with Dale Thompson."
Well, I mean, it's a future possibility, isn't it? This
Shut
is a
up.
soap.
Not gonna happen. No, shut up.
Shut up. I hope not, but it's entirely within the realms of possibility.
No, they just got married. Come on, leave them alone. They're not that. None of that. Sarah is eavesdropping.
Have you heard anything about Todd's phone yet?
Nope. Still missing. My DI is totally unfazed by it. She's convinced we've got our perk.
Hey, sorry.
And then Lisa notices and goes, "Oh,
I'll let you both crack on."
Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you didn't. I was just having a moan. No change there then?
Yeah, so some self-awareness from our Lisa. That was nice. Bless her.
And then back at home. So that was all for that. And then we're back at number 6. I'm liking this sort of like morning out and about, evening back at number 6. It's good.
Yeah.
I have had a breakthrough.
Carla is complimenting Lisa.
Thanks to all your hard work and determination, and it just shows that your instincts are bob on. Well, I won't go that far, but I know. Take the win.
And then Lisa says,
Yes, chef.
and tries to steal some feta, and then gets her hand swatted away with quite a bit of force.
Yes, it was quite the... I mean, it wasn't Carl and Susan in Neighbours slap, but it was quite the slap.
I think the sound was quite loud. I think what happened was that when her hand hit the plate, that wasn't 100% slap.
It was a loud noise.
Yeah, it was. I think her hand hit the table and the plate or whatever, made quite a bit of noise.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
And then we end the episode with a little kissy in the kitchen.
A kisser.
A little kissy in the kitchen.
Your northern accent is absolutely marvellous.
Absolutely crap. I'm well aware. So that was Tuesday.
But I
for
think,
Swala.
given that we are a Swala podcast and it is Pride, it's also quite good to see them in just normal, everyday scenes. Nothing sensational about it. Nothing argumentative about it. Just a family making dinner after a day's work. I love that. I just want the normalcy of it.
Yeah, I think it's bad. I think not everyone loved it. I think there's some people. I mean, people are always going to complain, aren't they? But
what were they complaining about?
That there wasn't enough screen time. That they're being sidelined.
To be fair, if I was going to label that at any gay couple on a soap, I'd do that at Rob Ron. Like, I love Rob Ron, but you never get to see them like snogging or like being flirtatious with each other, and I think they should more.
In the past, they have though, right? They have, haven't they?
Yeah, they used to. I guess once you're domesticated, they have less opportunity to show that. But I don't know, I think it's worth doing.
And at the moment, Robert is just so he's like out in the fields trying to catch a fire starter. So he's just too preoccupied to be.
You're gonna find the prodigy though, so.
Yeah, fire starter.
Twisted fire starter. I used to love the prodigy. I love the prodigy.
I know people were complaining. I loved it. I thought you had them. I mean, this week particularly, I think we had them. I mean, we only had 4 episodes this week, but they were in every episode, weren't they? Or Lisa was, and Carla was in 2 of them.
Yeah, and I suppose the thing with screen time is it does go back and forth.
Yeah.
'Cause we've had some blissful months without Daniel. It's been wonderful.
I know.
So
I know.
I suppose he has to come back at some point and have some drama.
They haven't been like all over our screens, but there's been enough. Like, 22-minute episodes. You're getting a couple of minutes each day. Like, that's not nothing. I'll take that.
I don't know about you, but as a Swala fan, I actually don't mind the downtime. It's been quite frenzied for quite a few months.
Yeah.
Just you just have a feta salad in the corner. That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
A bit of a snog. Great. Done.
Don't worry. We'll still find 50 minutes to talk about that.
I mean, it's going to be 2 hours, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We'll find our way.
So yeah, that was Tuesday. Now
Wednesday was so funny. The whole episode.
Yeah, so this was Jonathan Harvey. Oh, actually, I will mention that Jonathan Harvey.
Yeah.
There was awards during the week.
Oh yeah.
So Jonathan Harvey received a special recognition award at the British LGBT Awards.
Wow.
And Helen Worth was there. I'm not really sure what a special recognition award covers, but he got one, and well done to him. And he wrote this episode, which, give him a round of applause. Well done.
It was so funny.
I saw a lot of people cackling at how funny this episode was. Yeah, so less than 24 hours after Todd finally actually tells somebody that his phone is missing.
Gov?
Yep.
Thought you might want to see this. Belongs to a one Todd Grimshaw.
Oh, Lisa's retrieved it. So maybe, Todd, if you had told her in the first place that you didn't have your phone, she would have gone and found it.
Then we wouldn't have had 2 weeks of who's the murderer.
Yeah, and 2 weeks of him being an absolute tosspot to her.
Yeah.
So we found the phone, the fingerprints are on it, we're getting them tested, who pawned it, we're finding that out. I'll be back later in the episode to give you the full rundown. Thank you very much.
More of this good stuff.
Yeah. So there was only 51 seconds of Lisa on Wednesday.
Good work.
But we opened with it, and I think we closed with it.
Yeah, the end is the stare, isn't it? I've realised something.
Yeah, we opened with, we found the phone. Okay, go and find out details and come back to me later.
There's a match on the fingerprints.
Right, let me see.
So Lisa looks at the results and stares, and then that's the end of the episode.
What a surprise will come next. But this episode, I have so many things that I want to talk about that aren't related to Swala. Sluicing out your nooks and crannies.
Ugh, Cassie.
That was so good. I loved all the Mary stuff with like her Dutch ex.
Weird, yep.
That was brilliant. And Glenda had another, when she was in the SS Poseidon with Debbie, she had another story about musicals.
Yep.
I think that's kind of what Coronation Street sort of lost a bit of back last year. And I think I'm glad they're bringing it back. The Chapel Roan was a church off the M6.
Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
Again, Claire Sweeney, we will miss you. Licked in the Ring by Big Daddy. That was funny.
Yep.
The end.
Now, this was the episode where Daniel's been on a bender.
Fuck off, Daniel.
I know, but I don't think that I'm supposed to be laughing hysterically at his pain, but I am, because he's such a fucking wanker. And on Wednesday, was it Wednesday or was it Tuesday, when he was passed out drunk on the couch and Bertie tried to make on Tuesday the microwave, when it was like it exploded and he just left him for dead. Bertie left him for dead in a burning apartment, and I just thought, fucking hell, Bertie, you're a fucking legend, mate.
He was so full of gay abandonment about it all. He was like, here, off I go.
Yeah, he didn't care. He like, all right, well, if you want to sleep, I'm off.
He's a good actor too, that young man.
Yeah, I think he's only just recently been recast. And he's quite good, yeah.
I don't know how he got through that episode, because he obviously had headphones on, but I can't imagine he was actually listening, like me in the restaurants. I can't imagine he was actually listening to anything when Claire Sweeney was going through these funny lines.
Yeah.
The young lad must have been giggling, I think.
Daniel is like, honestly, wanker of the week.
Ah, Todd!
No.
Oh.
Todd was a total tosspot.
Yeah.
But I think he was definitely edged out by Daniel, who made it all about him. Oh, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Shut up, Daniel. Nobody gives a fuck. Pull yourself together.
Couldn't care less. No. Fuck off.
But like they're trying to help him. Like, his kid is wandering the streets after setting the apartment on fire, and he's having a go at his family for looking after his child. Adam came to try and wake him up. He couldn't wake him up. He was that passed out.
Yeah.
I actually loved that Tracy and Adam made him think that he'd lost his kid. I thought that was fucking great.
I don't know how you feel about him, but I warmed to Adam Barlow a bit this week.
I did too. Yeah, I did too. Turns out that if you're awful to Daniel, I'm gonna like you a little bit more.
Other than Megan, obviously.
But yeah, no, I thought, and then like I think it was Thursday, but like, oh yeah, because then he punched Ken. He punched Ken in the face.
Punched Ken in the nose on the bonce.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then was still woe is me, blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah.
And Ken's just a grade A asshole because he was defending him. No wonder you both of your sons are fucking alcoholic twats. You're enabling them, you wanker.
In fairness, he had just been punched in the face. He probably was a bit in shock.
That was the day before. This was the next day.
Well.
And he was having a go at Tracy and Adam for trying to, like, basically get him to pull his fucking head out.
I think there's some justification to the criticism that they hid the child. I think there is some justification. Oh, okay.
Nah. He was sitting there defending him like he did nothing wrong. It's like, mate, the kid was wandering the fucking streets. He could have been hit by a car. He could have been kidnapped. Anything could have happened. Right?
Oh, yeah, Daniel's utter horseshit.
Yeah, but then Ken is still defending him. Like, oh, piss off. Get in the bin.
Yeah, agreed. I hate Daniel. Let's move on.
Wanker of the week. Awarded. Done.
Done.
Where are we now? That was Wednesday, wasn't it? So
well,
Thursday.
hang on. That episode ends with the Swala moment.
All right. I love you.
Like, oh, yeah, we know you do.
I mean, we're assuming that she's on the phone to Carla.
She might. Oh, no, don't start. Don't you start.
She better be on the phone to Carla. She's on the phone to Carla.
I'm not on the burn, but you are, and you'll get some serious shit if you report that.
I am joking. She's not cheating. Like, come on.
How could you say it? Even say it. How could you?
How could you even say it? No, well, anyway. We had a laugh. Deal with it. She's on the phone to, yeah.
Anyway, last episode. A last episode of the week.
That's today. That's a few hours ago.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Happy Thursday. And Just to round off this amazing week of writing, we've got Damon Alexis Rochford writing today's episode. We start Thursday with...
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Naughty old Brody, eh?
Yep, Lisa is there to arrest a neighbour.
Again.
Yep.
I like the back and forth of that family dynamic. I think
Yeah.
Sally and Tim are, great sort of foster parents.
Yeah, I mean, of course it would be better if Rosie and Sophie were back, but whatever.
Well, she's moved to, is it Liverpool? Is that where Hollyoaks is based?
Well, she's right.
Chester. She's in Chester nowadays.
Yeah. So we start off this episode, Lisa comes in and she arrests her neighbour because conflict of interest be damned.
Yes.
Until later in the episode.
yeah, but that's not her conflict of interest, so it's fine.
No.
Sorry, Sal, not a social call.
Not a social call. No, yet another arrest for street justice.
Street justice. Now, eagle-eyed viewers, Lisa has the new warrant card.
Hooray!
It does not have her new name on it.
Uh,
Come on, guys. Come on.
Will we ever see that old warrant card again? Probably not.
But we don't need it. We just need a new card with her new name on it, goddammit.
Yes, but that whole storyline of Jodie nicking stuff, I do not know where that went. It's like, foo, off it went into the ether.
Will she ever know that Jodie stole it? I don't know.
Tune in to find out. Never.
Yeah. Off screen. In a story we forgot about.
In a land far, far away.
Not to be continued. Now,
Brody Michaelis, I'm arresting you on suspicion of theft.
Oh, I haven't done anything.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which later will learn in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Lisa says...
You know the drill.
Because we've been here before.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
Lisa was good in this episode, I thought. It was really good in this episode.
She was good. I really enjoyed the back and forth humour in that interview. I loved it.
With her
I
and
loved
Sally.
all three of them. And Brody.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a fan like I am, but I think he's very, very funny.
He makes my blood boil.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Do we have to go back to the episode where he got her in trouble because he lied and took drugs or didn't tell her that he needed his meds?
Oh, that was a weird episode. Okay, well, I've moved on from that and I find him funny now.
I haven't. I hold a grudge.
Well, that's not a surprise, is it? Yes, I know. But, okay, fine. Well, I thought he was funny in this scenario, but not as funny as Sally. The back and forth there was great.
Before we get to the interview scene, we get Lisa telling the new DI...
So Grimshaw's phone was found in a pawn shop with Brody Michaelis' fingerprints all over it.
And that is when Kit walks in.
Oh, yes, Kit's.
He's come back from Wales, from secondment.
Yes, Lisa didn't kill him, as it turned out.
No, she didn't. It would have been good if she did. That would have been a murder mystery I could get on board with, but...
Would have been marvellous.
Kit says...
We've already got someone for this. Brody's nothing to do with it.
And this is where D.I. Thompson steps up.
How was Wales, DC Green?
Picturesque.
We love her. She can stay. The way she asks, how was Wales? Because she doesn't really care how Wales was.
No.
And says...
There was no need to cut your visit short. Obviously, you can't be anywhere near this, so let Lisa do her job, eh?
Yeah, fuck off, mate. Go on.
Finally, somebody putting him in his place and backing up Lisa. Let Lisa do her job, eh?
Quite right. Yeah, she seems a good addition. I mean, I'm sure I'll learn to eat my words on that in future.
I hope not. I think by the end of this episode, Lisa's a little bit frustrated with her, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a good pair. I think it's going to be good. I hope. I hope she's not evil. I hope she's not bent. I hope she's not...
hiding a dead wife.
Yeah, I hope she's just a good boss.
I can't wait, by the way, for like in a year's time where something terrible happens and she's awful and we'll go back and find that clip and of you going, I hope she's just a good boss.
How did Todd Grimshaw's phone end up in your possession?
I told you. I found it in a skip, then I sold it. That's why my fingerprints are all over it.
Yeah, and there'll be loads of other fingerprints on it and all.
Sally.
Then we're in the interview room. Sally is Brody's appropriate adult, and Lisa has told her...
You can't keep chipping in like this. I explained your role as an appropriate adult before we started the interview.
Well, you gabbled through it like you were doing the racing commentary. I had to use ChatGPT in the end.
Sally's going on about ChatGPT.
Do you know, it's come to something when our local police force can't lay out the law properly. I have to rely on some tech bro data farm in a desert 1,000 miles away.
Brody laughs and says...
Be told.
And she asks...
Let's move on to the day in question, shall we? The day of Theo's murder. You remember that evening?
And Sally's like...
Well, I'm sure you and Carla do. What a party that was.
I get why she's sort of sucking up to her almost, bless her.
Almost, yeah.
It's like, no, Sally, this isn't the point, is it?
No. I love it though. You gotta love it. You gotta love
Oh,
it.
I love anything with Sally Devener does. She's so funny.
So she's banging on, and Lisa's like, "Look,
Sally, if this continues, I'm going to have to reschedule this interview."
Yeah, that's all right with me.
And so Brody gets up and goes, "Right, cool. I'm gonna leave."
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Oh, did you now? Well, this next line, I was like, I actually went, "Oh yes," because Lisa gives him an almighty
"Sit down."
Yeah, that was good too.
It was good. I think this is how I wanted her to speak to him, all along, because he's such a smarmy prick. But yeah, and he sits down. Oh, he sits right back down.
Yeah.
He's well told.
Where were you on the night of Theo's murder?
The games are over then. It's like all bets are off.
I was looking after my sisters at home.
I can confirm.
Well, it's funny that, because we've got dashcam footage of you on Coronation Street, and not a kid in sight.
And he has some bullshit story, doesn't he, about babysitting?
It involves a kebab.
My sister got ill after pinching a bottle of Sally's wine, so I went to get her a kebab.
I hate the way he says kebab, by the way.
Kebab.
Kebab.
Oh, it annoys me. It annoys me.
I hadn't thought about it until this point, but now, yeah. But he obviously did do that, because he said ask Chesney, so he obviously did get a kebab. I think his story is probably correct. He found the phone, he nicked it, he went back because he wanted a kebab, he told the kids to stay in, he got a kebab and he went home again. I imagine that's probably what happened.
I don't think any of us were under the impression that he's murdered Theo. I think everyone's like, oh yeah, he's pawned the phone. He found the phone. He's pawned the phone.
He's
pretty standard, yeah.
Like a vehicle for us to discover the phone.
Yeah, absolutely. So they got to leave.
I sold a phone I found, that's all.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, that sounds bad, that does.
This scene in the foyer of the police station with Sally and Tim and Brody is actually really, really funny because Sally's like sort of telling him off because she's like, he's been a bit of a, a cocky prick. And she's like,
It's just that the phone that you found just happens to be Todd's.
Oh.
Which means this is all part of the murder investigation.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, you got me, Sal. I murdered Theo.
Nobody's saying you did, you stupid boy. But it just means this won't be the last of it.
You're actually really lucky here because this could have been, this isn't over with. Tim was sort of like,
Well, I hope you learn your lesson.
About what?
Oh, let's get out of here.
D.I. Thompson and Lisa are watching on from behind the desk.
Yes, with suspicious eyes.
With suspicious eyes. And Tim, I just thought the funniest thing was Tim when they're going to leave and he waves to Lisa.
Yeah. He's such a funny character, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. So then they leave and Lisa and D.I. Thompson are watching on. D.I. Thompson says,
Looks like she didn't take any prisoners. Mind. Doesn't look like we do either, in this case.
Which is a great line.
hang on, but she actually has had an arrest. So there is actually somebody in jail right now.
Yeah.
For the murder. So what are you talking about, D.I. Thompson?
Yes.
I mean, it was a good burn. It just wasn't factually correct.
No. Which is what Lisa should have said.
Yeah, but I think maybe she's like, you know what? She's sort of on my side earlier with the kit thing. I'm just going to I'll let this one slide.
Yeah.
What D.I. Thompson does say is...
Is the skip where he found the phone a clue or a red herring?
Well, do you think that Gary Windass, because that's where the phone was found, in the bin, or he says it was found in the bin outside of the builder's yard, and she says, well, do you think Gary would take the phone and put it and dispose of it outside of his own business? And Lisa's like...
That worried me too.
So we've got a bit of a problem here, don't we? Because probably not Gary.
I suppose they keep having to find dead ends. They keep having to produce dead ends to keep the storyline going, right? That's the whole point of this.
Yep, for another month. Great.
Is it a whole month?
I think it's the end of June, I think we find out. Yeah.
Wowee.
Yeah,
Glastonbury
really,
weekend. Not that it's on, but...
They're really milking this bad boy for everything that they can possibly get.
Oh, God, this milk's curdling badly.
Yes.
I had two other things that I liked in this episode.
Yes.
When they were having dinner for Bethany's birthday, David was complaining that he had to be there by saying, I'm missing tipping point for this.
Yeah, that was very funny, yeah. They were being so harsh on Sarah. Like, they kept on mentioning that she forgot Bethany's birthday. Like, guys, she's been assaulted. Leave her alone.
She's obviously in a bad way. And I thought when she said, I'm going to leave because I'm feeling ill, I thought she was joking. Like, or not joking. I thought she was lying just to get out because she's guilty. But actually then we see her lying on the couch. So
true.
Maybe she is ill. Maybe when she went to the hospital, she actually found out more than we thought.
So you don't think that Gary is dying now, you think it's Sarah?
Well, I haven't got a fucking clue. But she was lying on the couch not in the evening time. So yeah, I don't know. It's always strange when you see a character lying on a couch. It doesn't happen very often if it's not related to something or other. Anyway, who fucking knows? But I don't think they're having an affair. I don't think either of them killed Theo. I reckon one of them's ill. There you go. That's my guess. It's an entire guess.
Wow, okay. Yeah. These are some notes that I had from the other week. Don't know if they'll still apply, but I'm going to read about it anyway.
So what is this now? We're just talking about the whodunit.
Yeah, just very briefly, because I've got some things that I want to mention so that I can be wrong about it later.
Great, got it.
We always enjoy that, don't we?
Love it.
Everyone's sick of Jodie. She's been on the screen a lot. People are sick of her. Do you think that maybe there's a reason? Like, they've given her so much screen time. It might just be they're overusing her, but I'm starting to think, is it because she's more important to the story than we think?
Oh, you mean to the murder?
Quite possibly. So, okay, here's my theory. So Jodie spoke to Theo just before he died, right? She was in the park. He wandered by. He said, "Have you seen Todd?" She said, "No."
Oh, yes,
and
yes.
And then she was a bit short with him, said, like, "I wouldn't tell you even if I knew."
Lovely. I do remember that, yeah, God.
Right? And she had a duffel bag with her. Remember my duffel bag theory?
Oh, yeah, the duffel bag theory.
Yeah.
Coming back strong.
David had just kicked her out of the house, yeah? She had nowhere to stay. We've since seen her when she thought Daniel was on holiday. She broke into his house to stay.
Yep. So you think they might be a pattern?
Do you think that when she knew that Todd wasn't there and Theo was off, that she broke into the house to stay while she thought Todd was on holiday because she had nowhere else to go and oversaw who the murderer is? Yeah.
Well, that's a great theory. Why not? It would be a surprise, and I think they're definitely leading us down so many paths that the outcome better be not like run of the mill.
We've seen a couple of times that she's opportunistic.
Yeah, she is.
She was really desperate for somewhere to stay, and for an afternoon, she broke into Ken's place just for an afternoon for somewhere to stay. And then she broke into Daniel's place and she was going to stay. So
she does have like patterns of behaviour.
Yeah, she knew that Todd wasn't there and he was supposed to be on holiday.
Yeah.
Did she break in? And then they've come back, and because we've seen that happen with Ken, so that she hid. So has she hidden, and she's overseen who did the murder?
Yeah, that's a great theory. I like that. She's definitely been used a lot. Like, I've seen a lot of her.
I think there was an article that came out with the guy who plays Graham on Emmerdale, and he clarified that he was hired to take her to someone, not to kill her.
Oh, God, it's so nonsense, isn't it?
Now, a few weeks back, Sean said,
Any crime, there's usually a female involved. Now, I'm not saying a woman did it, but she could be covering it up.
Is he referring to Danielle knowing that Miles did it?
Who knows what the writers are doing with that line, but it seems it's not a very throwaway line, is it?
We're a month out, but I think Miles did it, Danielle's helping him cover it up, and Jodie witnessed it.
Yep. That's an interesting theory. My only question about Jodie is why would she keep it a secret?
To use it to blackmail someone later.
Okay, yeah, that checks out.
Then we'd have to understand what is going on with Gary and Sarah, and is that completely unrelated to the murder?
I hope it is. Because I'd like them to have a sort of standalone storyline, because I'm sick of this fucking murder.
So that's it for the episodes and for my murder theories. So next week we have a Sunday episode. The sports ball is going to mess with the...
Come on, I love the World Cup. Yes!
All right, good on ya. So the schedule is going to get a bit messed up for the next few months, I think. But so Sunday, we have an episode this Sunday. Sam is seeing Evil Roy.
Oh, I'm here for Evil Roy. I wish he could stay.
So it seems like the drugs that he's taking, I think, have basically triggered a schizophrenic.
As we said earlier in the episode, drugs are bad, okay?
Drugs are bad, okay?
Go.
So he's obviously, we're assuming, is having psychotic episodes. And he's seeing Evil Roy. No one has sort of spotted it. Nobody's really picked up on it, but Carla will.
Yes, and I think a good shout. to make her be the one to realise it, because obviously she has experience and also she's a caring character who has some relationship with him from, you know, the past.
With him,
so.
with Roy, with and hopefully, this leads to a bit of conversation as well about her history.
Oh yeah, like a bit like they used the vehicle of Connie to talk about loss. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, yeah. I read that article as well, and I thought, oh, good. I'm glad she sort of the great thing about Coronation Street is when they all sort of interact with each other and aren't just as much as I love a Swala bubble.
Call back to old stories that happened many moons ago.
Like as much as we obviously as a fan of a ship love the Swala bits, they can't just live in isolation of every other storyline. So yeah, I like it because a lot of it's on Lisa and the police and stuff like that. But actually, yeah. And another curveball. What was Sam doing the night of the murder? You know, you never know whether he's. Yeah, there's all sorts of ways they could go with it. I hope not, though.
I think there's a lot of people thinking that it could be Sam.
But I hope not.
I think that would be so stupid. I just hope that this is separate.
That'd be really cruel. Poor boy.
Once Carla has helped Sam out, I can't wait for the callback story of Bertie and the beard oil.
Yes, we're all on tenterhooks waiting for that. How much money have you got, Bertie, from your beard oil sales?
Yep. Maybe we can get you divorced from your deadbeat dad and we can set you up somewhere else and you can live off beard oil money forever.
Macaulay Culkin style.
Exactly. Damon, you can have that one for free, mate.
Yep, friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast. We know you're listening.
We know he's not listening. It's okay, Twitter.
But if there is a storyline in 6 months' time about Bertie and the beard oil,
what you're gonna claim it as your handiwork?
Damn straight I am. No. So where were we? Oh yeah, Carla is helping, so that's good, and so that'll bring. I think so. She'll be interacting with Nick, so that'll be good. That'll all be good. I like Nick.
He's a very sweet, inoffensive character, isn't he?
I like him.
Incidentally, talking about Nick, for some reason after our last podcast, I went back and had a look at Sexiest Male because I was like, I wonder who used to win it. Anyway, Adam Rickett was once nominated for an early Sexiest Male, who was, of course, the original Nick, and had a top 20 single with I Breathe Again.
Did he then become some kind of politician or something?
Yes, he did. I think he local councillor or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did Ben Price ever win Sexiest Male?
I doubt it. I mean, no offence to him. Ben Price is a handsome fella.
Hang on, when he was fresh off his Footballers' Wives stint and he came on to... He was quite the pin-up boy, wasn't he?
Was he? I don't know, but I used to love Footballers' Wives. Tanya Turner.
I'm a big les, but I think he was a pretty good-looking dude.
Oh, in the sort of I remember this now. Yes, because he played the David Beckham character, didn't he? Right,
yeah.
I'm googling. Has Ben Price? Incidentally, I went to school with a guy called Ben Price, not the same person. Has Ben Price ever won Sexiest Male?
I actually really love him. I think he's great.
Yeah, he's very fun. He's very funny, isn't he?
I think he's very funny, and he just seems like a good guy.
Well, I'm here to tell you, Ben Price did not ever win Sexiest Male, but before it was discontinued in 2015, he was nominated in 2010.
Who did he lose to?
So I've got it here, and I think I could have guessed this, but let me just double check.
Oh, hang on. Is it Scott Maslin?
It's got to have been, hasn't it? Let's have a look. Scott Maslin, with also nominated, was won by Scott Maslin, and the other three were Keith Duffy of Boyzone fame.
I don't know who that is.
No matter what they...
No, but like, what show was he on?
Corrie. He was a barman. He was an Irish barman.
Oh yes,
Kieran McCarthy.
Yeah, Kieran. Yes, yeah. I didn't know he was in Boyzone. I didn't know that was him. Okay, all right.
But shout out to Ben Price.
I don't think that people are going to appreciate us talking about Sexiest Male in 2010. Okay, who won? Okay, just to even it out, who won Sexiest Female 2010?
Should we guess before we do it?
I'm going to guess. In 2010, I'm going to guess that it was Alison King.
I mean, I don't think she's ever won it, has she?
I think she has.
Okay, well then I'm going to go all Peter Barlow and say I think Michelle Keegan might have won it.
No, I think Alison King won it twice, and then Michelle Keegan won it a whole bunch of times.
Well, I'm here to tell you.
Oh, no!
Michelle Keegan won Sexiest Female at the 2010 British Soap Awards.
Did she really?
For her role as Tina McIntyre in Coronation Street.
Has Alison King ever won?
No! She's got Best Actress and stuff, yeah. Alison King has never won the Sexiest Female Award at the British... How? The woman is totally fit.
No wonder they've been cancelled. What a garbage award show.
That must have been quite embarrassing to go up and get that. Like, so reductive, I suppose.
If I recall correctly, by the I don't know how many times Michelle Keegan won it, but I think if I recall correctly, by the last one, it was getting a little bit awkward, because everyone knew she was going to win it.
Oh, I suppose it would be fine if, like Alison King, you also won Best Actress. But if you just won Sexiest Male and you never won Best Actor, I don't know.
You'd be left questioning your credibility as an actor, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh God, she won it, Michelle Keegan. She won it every year from 2009 to 2014, a total of 12 times.
Mm.
God, I mean, she's a great actress as well. Like, she's fucking brilliant. I love her and some of the recent stuff that she's done. But yeah, that would be.
She won so many times that the others they shut it down.
Well, it is quite embarrassing, I suppose, and yeah, reductive.
Mm. So let's wander back then, shall we?
Yeah.
So what else have we got?
Spoilers.
No, we've started spoilers.
Oh, okay.
I think they might have some police action on Wednesday. Maria thinks Gary is acting weird, which he is, and she's covered for him. Remember, so
yeah, she's lied to the police.
And Kit makes it clear that Gary is the prime suspect. So I think the heat is on Maria. They're gonna try and break her alibi, aren't they?
Yes, which I don't suppose will take much.
So then on Friday we have a double episode.
Woo!
This is where I think this will be heavily focused on Sam. He gets worse, and Carla finds him and talks to Nick and thinks that he is experiencing psychosis. So that's next week. Bit of Carla action happening there, which is good.
Excellent.
I'm glad that she's getting a bit of a story. Now, news. Now, Kat Fitton, who plays Lauren on the show,
saw this.
You did see, yeah. So there were some photos that she took in the wardrobe department, in like the where they saw all the costumes.
Mm-hmm.
And she took a silly photo of her face, and on the board behind her. Now, I looked. I cannot see the word Connie.
Right.
There is a word, and it is blurry, and some people on the internet think that they've seen the word Connie and that Connie is coming back.
Well, if she is, great. Although that probably means that some poor grandma is dead.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a fun day where everyone's like, "Oh, I've definitely seen the word Connie. That definitely says Connie." And I'm like looking at it going, maybe that's a C. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure the internet did as it always does. It dealt with things in a calm, measured, and rational manner.
Always.
Correct.
Always. I was just going to mention quickly the ratings that for the last couple of weeks, because they've been quite good. Like the numbers themselves have been a little bit down, but they've been a bit down across all of the shows. But I think
it's because it's been bloody hot. We've all been outside.
Yeah, I think because you've got the summer effect. You've got when the weather is nice outside, and this is what happens to us in summer. Like we have winter ratings and summer ratings. Like
yeah.
They are remarkably different because when it's cold, people go home and they watch TV, and when it's lovely, they go out and they drink.
Ali, we had a bank holiday weekend in the UK,
and it was hot.
That was warm.
Well done.
Literally never happens. It was so good. But yes, I this is good that the ratings are sort of holding.
They have been sitting definitely like high top 10 for the last 3 weeks, which is great.
Wicked.
Well done, guys. Now, International Soap Week. It's back for a second year, so...
Oh, I hope they do a quiz again. I love that.
I made that quiz.
Oh, yeah, I think I did know that. Yeah, that quiz was really good. I did it, like I sat with YouTube on my telly.
Yep.
And like watched it and participated. That was a really good quiz.
Thank you.
I did quite well.
Yeah, I bet you did. So last year was the first year. So Gemma from Conversation Street podcast, she thought up this crazy idea. She wanted an International Soap Week where we all just celebrate soaps, and she put it out in the universe, and it was fun. We had a bit of fun. I did a few things for them, including the quiz, which was a bit of fun. And I've already been approached to do it again this year.
Oh, great. Oh, cool.
Hopefully there'll be some other cool stuff happening this year. Go and check out the website, soap-week.com. It runs from the 6th of July to the 12th of July. And it's like a whole week's worth of celebrations, and there's little activities and themes for each day that we can do. And then you use the hashtag. So it was a bit of fun last year. Hopefully we can have a little bit more fun this year. And now I'm not saying that they stole or they piggybacked off Webs to Watch, but the guys over at Conversation Street last year, and again they're doing it again this year, they have organised a Webster's Walk.
Rosie!
They haven't stolen Webs to Watch, don't worry. It's just alliteration. It's just
We're only joking.
obvious alliteration is what it is.
Is this the Debbie Webster thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good that they're doing that.
I think they start somewhere in Manchester and they walk to, I think it's at Media City, but they go to places that have been used for filming along the way.
Oh, cool.
And they've got new places this year they didn't know about last year. So if you're in Manchester or you're, nearby, you can sign up to do that.
I actually might look at that. That sounds fun.
Go check out International Soap Week and join the fun. We'll be doing some stuff this year.
Get involved, fellow soap dorks.
Get involved.
It's time, people. It's time.
It's time.
For everyone's favourite segment.
Yep.
Rosie! Oh, look at the state of it.
What have you done?
What a slapper.
Sophie, what would Jesus say?
Hey, babe. Well, knock yourself out with your hymn book. Don't look as tarty on me. Sophie, I'm not tarty.
My daughter's a lesbian.
Shut it, you. Oh, Belty. Oh, we rattle joking.
You stop winding it up.
Sophie! Rosie, get off me, you stupid house! Hi!
Am I scraping the bottom of the barrel? Oh, you bet you I am. Yes, but here we are. Brooke Vincent's partner subs in for Danny Miller on the You Don't Know You're Born podcast because Danny Miller is going to be on one of the celebrity reality shows, another one.
Oh, God, not another one?
Another one.
Not another one?
So he's pissed off for 6 weeks. So if you were hoping for any more Rob Ron in the next few months, you won't be seeing them because he's gone off to do this other show.
Oh.
Brooke Vincent has a podcast with Danny Miller and some other guy, and I'm actually not quite sure who he is. I think he might be someone, but I don't know who he is because I'm not British. And because Danny Miller's out, her husband, who is a soccer player, subbed in, and there's an episode. Go and watch it. It's pretty funny. That's all I got for Webster Watch this week.
It's a short break. Has she not been on Hollyoaks yet, then?
Not yet. She has filmed. She's already gone on holiday. So this week, I think she's actually on holiday at the moment. So I don't know how much she's filmed or how much, but she filmed something. That was a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know how far ahead or behind or whatever they are, but hopefully, I will. Look, as soon as I see her name on a cast list, you'll know about it, all right?
Yeah, we'll have 5 minutes of reading that cast list. Good.
Well, it won't be 5 minutes of reading the cast list because we only care about one name on that cast list, don't we?
Just read her name really slowly.
Yep. I think that's about it for news. Now, this is the Sapphic Soap segment that we are calling Queer as Soap.
Easy enough for you to say.
So, where would we like to begin? I'm going to start with Shortland Street because...
Well, why ask the question? Where would we like to begin? No one gets a say in this. It's straight to Crave.
I'll tell you where, well, Crave, well. Okay, so hopefully Maeve takes her own advice after spending the last couple of weeks warning Poppy not to get into a relationship that is doomed from the start, because we know that she's having a relationship with Crave and she's married.
Right.
And things have been frosty for 2 weeks between her and Sophia. Last week, they ended with a bust-up in the pub because Maeve got a little bit jealous, thought she was flirting with Phil. Sophia walked out and then...
Oh, I know who Phil is.
Yeah. So you can understand why she'd be jealous because Phil's a bit of a hoe. She's a bit of a hoe. We love her, but she's a bit of a hoe. This week, Maeve, so it was been pretty frosty all week between them, except Sophia kept trying to declare her love for Maeve.
Wow.
And ended the week.
Right, hang on. So Sophia is the part. Is that her surname?
Yeah, Sophia Crane.
Okay, and you're saying that she's the married one, but she's declaring her love. But only last time we spoke about this, you said she was saying my second string partner is never important. Well, she changed her mind pretty quick.
I mean, look, it's Maeve. I mean, I would too.
Fair
I would
enough.
have filed for divorce so fast, it's not even funny. But she did end this week. She ended this week quitting her job and kissing Maeve goodbye in the very angsty car park.
I love that. Is one of the tropes of soaps that I absolutely love, is the angsty affair, clandestine kissing. I know it's awful, but I love those storylines.
And then she walked away and the end of the week. And I had actually written, and we know that she's still filming and that she'll be back. So all I got to say is she better have divorce papers with her when she does.
Yeah.
However, in breaking news,
dun, dun, dun.
in an Instagram post sent to me moments before we came on to record this podcast,
news just in,
it appears that the actress that plays Sophia has posted on Instagram, and it looks scarily like a goodbye post.
Say it isn't so. What
So
about
maybe-
poor old Crave?
Crave? Done? I don't know. So I don't know how to feel because, I've been so torn because Maeve deserves better, but the actress that plays her has been so great. Like, I like her and she's been great on social media. So I'm like, I like you, but you got to start treating Maeve with some respect, okay?
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm hesitant to believe that she's gone for good.
Yes. Well, it would seem a bit sudden, given what you've described the storyline as, but I guess it depends on the actress's contract. Let us hope Crave are able to ride another day.
Well, if she comes back with the divorce papers in hand, I'm all for it.
Okay, deal.
EastEnders, what happened on EastEnders this week? I
Well,
believe there was a wedding.
A very weird wedding that went on for far too long. But while Sue Keeve were in every single one of these episodes, they were mainly just dancing in the background.
Yeah, they were just extras for the week.
They were extras, apart from the last day where they were. They did actually have speaking parts. Suki, I think, was wearing, the 6. I think she was wearing that blue dress, which is absolutely stunning.
Stunning.
She just looks so beautiful. Eve was wearing a very nice jazzy blouse, and her new haircut is very. It's just, I'm so happy to see Heather Peace back on screen and looking like she's having a laugh.
And do you know who also thought she looked a bit of alright?
I don't know who.
Priya.
Yes, she went for the snog, didn't she? Who wouldn't?
She did.
Who wouldn't go for the snog? I like the fact that Suki was sort of unfazed, but also looked like she would kill her.
Yeah.
And I like the whoa cowgirl. I thought that was a really good line. I actually said what's the other poll? The E20 After Dark. I did write on their Instagram that I thought if it weren't for Claire Sweeney, that would have been my line of the week. I thought Whoa Cowgirl was brilliant. But yeah, they're definitely going to be back, Sue Keeve, in a big storyline because the actor who plays Robin, the social worker who's doing the whole adoption storyline with them, tweeted or Instagram that he was back on EastEnders. So that's good because they deserve a big storyline. I guess they had to sort of stop for obvious reasons while Heather Peace wasn't well. But I'm really glad to see them back, and may it long continue.
Yep.
# Sue Keeve. Love them. And I know you don't. I get it. I get that you don't want to talk about Emmerdale, but I just want to say that in the last couple of weeks, you and I have talked ad infinitum about how much we have enjoyed the panto baddie element of Dr. Todd. And I think the move they've done, which is to...
I'm here to apologise to everybody that we've encouraged to watch this.
Yeah, I'm
over the
so
last few
sorry
weeks.
because I think moving her into the sort of sexual assault category, I think is a real misstep for what would have been otherwise a sort of
We were
wonderfully...
enjoying it so much. We were enjoying it so much.
And that's not because we thought she was a likeable character. We thought she was dislikable in the most glorious ways. And I think what they've decided to do with it, I know you've sort of decided you don't want to watch it. I doubt, I won't watch on Sunday, which is the episode where they're going to show the assault happen. I understand the rhetoric of we want to educate people, but I don't buy that. I just think, yeah, I'm so sad because as you know, of all the soaps, Emmerdale is my absolute favourite. I watch it religiously. And yeah, this storyline is really, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just taken the wind out of my sails. We were enjoying it. We've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks, and we were having so much fun. She was vile and we hated her, but this, I just think, this is a real sharp turn in the story. I don't like it. I don't want to put myself through it. So I'll check back in later.
Yeah, and instantly, I think the character of Dr. Todd had a good shelf life and a good baddie element enough. It wasn't relevant. The other thing, I think, is that the character, to make it about the character of Charity, it sends a very strange message, and I'm very uncomfortable about it.
Yeah.
And I don't, you know me, I'm normally pretty whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But this is, it's really upset me, which is ridiculous.
You know
I
what?
know.
It actually really upset me too. I just thought it was very disappointing for them to go there. I have no doubt that Emma Atkins will be amazing.
Of course, she is amazing, yeah.
And you know what? The first thing I thought was, now we're not going to be able to talk about this. We were having so much fun.
Yeah, that's what I was going to end with, which is selfishly, I was really enjoying, how many times do you and I both get enthused about other characters in such a strong way? We don't. And so we were loving it, and we were, I'd even written, she's on the front page of Inside Soap, which was last week. Brilliant. This is so good. Love Dr. Todd, even though she's a total dick. So selfishly, I'm just sad I don't get to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
The end.
So apologies for getting you all excited if we did over the last few weeks about this storyline, but we'll be checking out for a bit, or I'll be checking out for a bit anyway. So we won't be talking about it, I don't think, the next couple of weeks, but that's where we're at.
Sad times.
But I can put a positive spin on this podcast.
Woo!
On the end of this podcast, because we've had feedback.
We have. That's really nice. Aren't people good?
So Jill on Spotify said, "What a joy it is when I see you've posted a new episode. So much fun. This week there seems to be quite a few fuck-offs to be given. Kit ogling another woman's wife. Fuck off to Wales. Yep. Todd giving Lisa grief for doing her job. Fuck off, I agree. Nina interrupting Swala coffee time. Fuck off, all the way off, Nina. Summer forcing Lisa to arrest you instead of having lunch with Carla. Fuck right off." And she says, "Yes, Philly, she does have a kitchen island."
Oh, you jammy bastard. Oh, you must be, doing well with life. A kitchen island is my, aim for my adulthood, which apparently hasn't started yet, even though I'm well into my 40s.
Now, also Louisa Cheese.
Louisa Cheese. That's a great name.
Louisa Cheese, yep. Wake up to overtime on a very hot Sunday. It's all good because a new episode of Swarlanation Street to get you started. Thank you, Louisa.
Oh my God, it was so hot, Ali. It was so hot here that people were people are always complaining, obviously, but I cannot tell you how hot it was. It was so hot.
You do realise how hot it gets over here, right?
Yeah, but you're Antipodean, you're used to it. We're all pasty-faced and don't have aircon and...
Such whiners. And saying that, I've been whining all week about how cold I am.
You were whining to me at this before we started this podcast. How dare you?
It's fucking cold, mate. It's fucking cold. Except it's the same degree here that in winter that it is over there as summer.
Yeah. It's funny. So whenever we have big zero birthdays, 40, 50, whatever, we've got a lot of Australian family. Shout out Auntie.
Fuck you, Auntie.
And they do these lovely videos to say happy birthday and stuff like that. And I tell you what, every single year that we have these videos, one of them says, "I hope it's not too cold in England," every time. Anyway, back to comments. So Yana, actual friend of the podcast. Another brilliant episode, exceptionally funny and sweary. Yes, we do swear quite a lot.
It's what we do best. It's what we do best.
Fuck you, Auntie. Billy, you've been a thoroughly enjoyable audition. That's a really nice thing to say. Thank you. Obviously, this is a fun thing to do, and we find it joyous and silly and fun. And thank you for listening, and thank you for bothering to take time to write something like that. It's really nice. Thank you. Writing Nav, 1978. Sad Lisa didn't stay for Quiche. Yes.
Do you know who was also sad that Lisa didn't stay for Quiche?
Fizz?
Fizz, yeah, because she's gay now.
She gay.
Now, I know that the last episode I was talking about and was going to try a little bit harder with the YouTube channel.
The YouTubes.
Yeah, if you haven't been over there, you might, you wouldn't have noticed, but if you have been on there, you might have noticed that I've been putting our episodes up on YouTube so you can, there's not a hell of a lot more to watch, but they're there. So, and we have a whole bunch of new subscribers in the past week. and I'm not sure if it's because of the podcast episodes that are going up or all of the Shortland Street content, which, I forgot to mention earlier, if you are after your Maeve Mullins YouTube stuff, whole bunch of it on there from 2020 and 2026. So if you want to catch up, and then more is going to go up there. So if you want to watch some of that, who knows why they're there, but they are. We've got a whole bunch of new followers. So Claire B, Cecilia, Erinsimo, Lightning Rod, Jeff Atwood, El Maestro, Icewoman, and Emma and Danny R. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks for listening.
And one more before we go. We're going to go back up. We started with Jill. We're going to end with Jill because Jill supported us this week. She bought us some coffees.
Jill, thank you for buying us a coffee. That's really kind of you. You said, "You have kept me sane since the beginning of the year once I found this podcast. Going through personal stuff, it was fun to think and laugh about a fandom through your voices. I'm sorry I wasn't listening from the beginning, but so happy I'm listening now. So much fun to listen to, and I'm seriously debating about starting a chart on how many times Ali says fuck off. Too many, Jill. She's a very sweary, she's filthy lady.
Fuck off, Jill.
Fuck off, Auntie and fuck off, Jill. No, we're only joking, Jill. I'm on episode 16, and I've been trying to keep up with the recent ones, and my estimation is around 1,000 fuck you, Bobby, which I do miss. You are champs, and please never stop. I so appreciate all you do." Oh, that's really nice. And yeah, like you, Jill, I used to listen before I came and started talking to Ali directly, listen to this podcast. And I agree. Ali, I think you do a wonderful job. It's a pleasure and a privilege to sit and chat to you about it every week, as it was a pleasure and a privilege to listen to you wanging on and saying fuck off 1,000 times about Bobby in the past.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You shut up. It'll sound like we rehearsed that, but we really didn't. I genuinely did just say that.
No.
Thank you, Jill.
I do have an update from Jill because since she wrote this,
okay,
she's actually completed all of the episodes and she's up to date.
Jill, completed it, mate.
All in 3 weeks. Well done. That's a lot of us talking shit.
Jill, I hope you're all right. And I hope, by the way, sorry, I should have said this as well. I hope your personal issues are manageable and you're keeping your head above water, or, you know, whatever.
She's got a kitchen island, mate. She's all good.
She has got a kitchen island. I take back all my sympathy. How could you have any personal problems with a kitchen island? I'm, of course, joking. Jill, sending love to you. Hope you're all right.
Now, if you want to contact us, you can send us an email at swarlanationstreetpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. You can also now follow us on Blue Sky.
Wow.
No one's on Blue Sky, but I'm going to try and make it a thing because Twitter sucks.
Twitter does suck.
You've got our YouTube channel. Go check us out over there.
Woo.
Instagram page, TikTok. We're everywhere, baby. And if you would like to support us and buy us a coffee, you can also do that at buymeacoffee/Swarlanation Street Podcast. And that's a wrap. That's 2 weeks done.
Wow. Romeo done.
So remember, next week, we've got a Sunday episode. We've got no Thursday episode, boo-hoo, but double episode on Friday. And we've got a bit of Carla helping Sam with his psychosis. So
oh, Carla.
That's a hell of a lot to look forward to. Would you like to tell me to sit down and end this interview?
Sit down.
Is that your best, Lisa?
It's the firmest I'm ever going to be. I'm
good. I'm sat. I mean, I wasn't standing, but I'm sat now. So would you like to end the interview? Would you like to terminate the interview? Hurry up. Come on.
I will terminate this interview if you don't.
Ooh.
No, I'm joking. I am terminating this interview at 11:59. Oh, very close to the hour. On the 4th of the 6th, 2026.
That is it.
Goodbye.
Finally, you're going home. I decide when she goes home.
Is this going to take long?
It'll take as long as it takes.
You need to let her go.
Wait there. Let me find the key.
You're free to go.
Why?
Because I'm the supervising officer and I say so.